Ha! It sounds like tell Chantico Blue Air the good news, assuming his men haven't told him about your exploits already.
I heard this story.
You touched.
The forest path with...
may have stopped me, but one of us will find Lady Zinzin before you do. She can't hide down here forever.
They are certainly...
This ground.
How could you have lost that song?
It was.
The wizard! The wizard!
Universal
Gosh,
Weapon
they
and
casted
they
Will
avoided the
Smith.
shield. So very good. And it's like a fire beam only gives a boost, by the way.
Bro.
Okay. I mean, it was gonna start off with a bang, whether we liked it or not. It's too early for that. We already have that. We're not dead this quick, right? I guess we'll do that. I feel like that's a very, very good move. Because you're not wasting any resources by doing that, right? The trap on both of them. I don't know what he fizzled, but you know what? The full pit, so it must be a good thing, because he didn't gain the pit. We're still not just dead then. That big. A satyr's... Oh, damn, my pull's kind of weird. I am more worried about the one they can hit with fire than the one they can hit with depth and balance, right? So I'm going for the life fire first. What is that? Okay, there's his depth identity. Now, is that a big deal? It's not great if they crit. And yeah, they're critting. Ooh. Okay. Does life heal? I believe so. I believe he can guiding light and rebirth based on his rank. And just based on what life can do. Now, what is that? I hate that. Oh, I hate that move, bro. That's one of the things about this fight that pisses me off. Why does he have that? Okay. If he buffs them, we're cooked. So we are not okay with that. I guess heal. It's not going to be a great heal, but at least it's going to get us out of, like, I need Satyr, right? I don't mind regen, but I feel like that's a little overkill at the moment. That at least gets us... It canceled out the range, right? But it won't cancel out a natural attack. Oh, actually, okay. Kind of did. What is that? That was throwing. That's like probably the best one in the game that he just overrode. Okay, definitely do that, right? 100%. They have a lot of peps, and I don't really have that much HP. So it's not... Ooh, good lord. And what is that? Okay, he guiding lighted the wrong guy, but I don't know if they could both... I'm healing again, dude. They could both 10-pip hit. That could be devastating. Oh, I don't like the way they're racking up pips. But that's good. 2,800 and a dream. Yeah, good, good. What is he doing is a question. Okay. I would call this an inoffensive hit. Right? Just a blade and probably a crit because of vengeance. So yeah, good for him.
That's the
That's
Force
gonna
Lord.
do like, what, 600? Yeah, oh, goddamn. He doesn't do that again so casually. Maybe do this, because otherwise, when you... A little bit, that is a very good move, right? One regen, and you're kind of like, you know, this is going to give you a good burst heal, and every round, we're also going to out-heal a lot of the stuff that they can do, right? We need most of that healing. Wow, what a turn! That was a good regen, dude. If they're going to do that, okay. Hey, yo! Okay, but he didn't do anything. That is crazy. Okay. Do not give up the heal with this. There's no reason. I guess your best bet is to do that. We're okay because of the regen. Oh my god. Yo, for real. For real, though. Wow. Wait, hold up. Interesting. What is that? That man's spamming a good-ass move right now. Okay, no crit, so this does less than the 650 that he just did. Maybe closer to 500. I think 600 would have been scary, TBH, so... I mean... Yeah, it is scary. I mean, the regen is still like, you know, it's not done healing. You gotta think about it. Okay, I do believe they just want to do something like that. My Fortify's gone, though, y'all. No, but like, dude, we have a triple buffed AoE setup, right? If I can get some blades... I just don't like that they just have a lot of damage. They have a lot of damage output, just out and active right now. Those are the worst hits.
Excuse me.
They'll just do a ton of damage for no reason. Good heal. Especially before my turn, so I'm getting a bit of that. Okay. We're like literally healing and getting all of the heals fully taken out and then some every turn. I mean, you gotta do that, right? 100% you gotta do that. Is that done? Okay, it's not done. Good. Maybe we're out of danger zone. He could also infection, to be fair. What is that, a poison? Hey, this has to trigger a heal, right? Surely. What is that? Okay, not the god move. We're happy with that. Oh, I love that. I think that's better because you want a Colossal on a Storm Lord, right? Okay. I mean, is the regen done? It's still there. Okay. They can do so much damage that I'm just below 2,000 again. And now they're buff stacking? Is that what's happening? They're not buff stacking. They're doing some weird guiding light conviction stuff, so I guess. I think just shield. It is the best that you can do. I wish I had a better move, but now all of the healing is off of us, I'm pretty sure, right? Regen ends, right? I'd say 2,700 isn't terrible, but they have a lot of damage. Also, they have ignored the fire shield. Why not hit there? I think it's not going to kill. And honestly, dude, I just saved so much health there. We saved so much. That was actually like a pretty solid hit, right? Compared to like what the balance can normally do. Like that would have done way over double that, even though it's a 50 shield. The way the fortify and all that was. That's good. As long as the second boost doesn't do anything too crazy, I say we go on the attack. That is a little crazy. I mean, it's the critting, bro. They keep critting! Bro, relax. Okay. So we're below 2,000, but now I want to say their pips are bad. We do have an enchanted hit now. So if there were a time to hit, it's now. But it won't do anything. Maybe I should have storm mouthed. I mean, you gotta use your pips. You have a window to hit, right? Because you're not gonna die right now. Still 5-1. You came at a crazy time, bro. I mean, you gotta. I don't think this is gonna kill either of them, though. But maybe I could try one of them and storm out the other. Maybe I crit on one of them, so that'll change which one needs to get hit with what. Maybe. Surely, right? Sure. And one of them is conviction. Okay. That was not really that great. I didn't even really stun the first two. I mean, that's good. Yeah, the more sprites, the better. I don't know why the homie doesn't want to give me more of these. That is good. Maybe we could get one round of healing with Shark. But I feel like that's hard to do. Yeah, this is why AoEs are a little bit of an iffy choice. It's kind of what I meant earlier. And now if they heal and drain, it's like much more annoying, right? We did get them down, though. I should have thrown in a feint. Should I do, you know what? Well, I want the one with lower HP, because if you do get a max pull, you can feint Blade Lord. Oh, damn! That was the, hey, I was cooking for a second, though. Well, damn, that plan fell apart. Okay. I don't need this. It's not really fun. Feint is a great move, but it's too scary.
The Shadow Queen
for a
will
lack
not
of a better
like this
move,
one
I think Shield
bit.
would have been better. Yo, thank you to Dugan, thank you to, hey, thank you to Year, thank
You
you to
collect
Proud
all of
Boy,
the Lady
thank you for the
Zinzin's
love and enjoy
trappings that the bad
ad-reviewing
guys were
Dugan.
holding.
Hey,
No
Dugan,
other
you came
sign
at a
of the
crazy
princess,
time.
though.
Okay, that's a bladed. I think crit versus not crit is really making a diff here, and they did crit that. But I block, but we block them. I mean, dude, I don't think you get better than that. Ray, thank you for the 2 bomb, homie. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I wonder why the Stompy Dino Mounts move. They're half cal if you didn't know. It's like a real thing. I didn't make that up just now.
It's
That my
good
best
that you
bet.
go up.
I mean, it's a TC blade, so I'm thinking for buffs that I'm not able to pull. You know what? I say you do this. It is actually, should I not have done that? I didn't clock that I have so many buffs, actually. Well, too late now. And I didn't crit. I probably should have done it on the other dude. I didn't think it would kill when I was right. And they didn't hit. Okay, I mean, if they both did hit, though. Wait, this could actually be kind of bad. Do this so you can satyr, right? I need one of their hits not to do a lot. But see, now if I were to go for a Stormlord, it's going to kill the first dude, right? That was a good shield. I mean, I had to. Oh, but the second dude has a very good crit open shot on me. So our HP is going to be low. Yeah, we've seen without a crit. Centaur, I just don't know why, but it's doing a lot, bro. You whiffing? Bro, it's a double boss fight, chat. It's hard. It's not sunshine and rainbows. He passed, so what's good? No, but if he does a big ass hit. Okay, shield, but I would have liked to... I would have liked to get a power pit there. To Satyr. But then again, if the second dude also hits into a shield, maybe? What is that? Oh, big shield! Oh, I would have been well below without a big shield! Oh, I kind of just did that as like... I think that was the move over Satyr. I kind of did that because I fell pinned. How much that doing? I mean, it's not that good. They can do a lot with natural attack still, so that is something to think about. You know what? Don't use your pips too much because you might want to hit sooner than later. They haven't really done their best moves yet. They haven't infectioned either, to be fair. So, I mean, I feel like try to keep your pips up, but also heal. So I'm not Satyring. I will Satyr if I need to, but it might be better just to hit, right? I'd rather buff and do a big-ass hit. Damn, they did a bladed natural attack. Yeah, there goes that fairy. Leaning towards a blade. That hoe also isn't going to die that quick. So you know what? Do this. Depending on what they do, I might have to heal, right? I need more buffs on the first dude to kill. Wait, infection? Or okay, no. That would have been bad. Wait, actually, I should heal right now. I keep acknowledging the threat and then not playing around it. He could have infection right there. He literally has a base infection spell. Or mass infect, one of the two, but in a solo setting. I don't think you need that. Definitely heal because they can both do natural attacks and do a lot. But we're basically effectively at 1200 health, which is not enough. Okay, big heal. Can I buff stack into a Lord and kill both of them? That would be very clean. I mean, yeah, that would be what you have to do. Yeah, that I did. You know what? Very good heal. Look at how much that does, y'all. 500, like it's nothing. And they can both do moves like that. Okay. Now I think you might be able to... I like Fortify. I like Fortify a lot, too. It helps the poison do less. Helps whatever they're planning do less. It might give me enough defense to justify blading now and hitting. Okay. I'm into half closer to finishing the world. We're more than halfway through AZTECA already. But this fight is like, he is buff stacking. Okay. Oh, I will use this if they heal. I don't know what that might entail, but I will do it. We're safe to blade up, right? We're safe? I have Fortify. What's the worst they could do? A 500 damage hit into whatever a double buffed hit the second dude could do? That's with crit? What is that? I mean, that is a big hit. Yo, this fight, bro, it's actually, you cannot out-heal it. The only reason I'm even close is because from first, you can kind of heal ahead of every move. So, like, you can heal every other round and then buff on the round you're not. I don't know how this fight is actually that doable from second, by the way. Because they have too many things that they could do at any given time. That hoe is triple buffed though, dude. That's so crazy. I mean, what do I do? I guess Blade. Wait, I feel like you have to Satyr. If he does do a gigantic triple buffed hit, isn't Satyr better? He has a 20. He has 225s. I honestly would have considered hitting there. I mean, maybe it would have been nice to get rid of that hoe. Can the bird faint? Yeah. Death identity, so yeah. Oh, that's a red blade aura and another blade. Yeah, there goes the Satyr. God damn. Now I'm fell tipping again. Well, I mean, this is all you got, right? Chat, I do not have defense like that left. Is that what I fear? Okay. No crit and an overtime that might trigger some heals. Yo, y'all really doing a lot of combos. Y'all gotta chill out a little bit, man. What is that? I wanted to heal in a way where I could steal it so bad. Why am I fail pipping now? Like, why am I suddenly fail pipping? Because things are hard? I mean, I'll do that. But that's not even a good move. Am I dead ass? I have to pass? I don't think that's a good idea. Right? I'd rather need it. But that's scary, dude. Did he blade him? No, dude. Okay, he didn't hit. Yo, nah, he really, hold up. I don't know what that hoe was trying to do. Get rid of that. You have the shield. Right? Oh my god. I mean, I'm gonna shield. Unless the dumbest thing possible happens, the shield should be... Yeah, the first two could have hit and broken the shield, but that's not... That would have been one of the dumbest things possible. So he's gonna do a big hit into my shield. No, wait. Is that a triple buff Spidey? And a crit! Brother, thank you for the block. No, wait, that's a good shield, though. That is a good shield. That would have done so much, goddammit. Okay, wait, but there's also an overtime on me? What in the world am I looking at, chat? Wait, how much is that doing per round? Nah! Wait, I don't know if I can out-heal that. That's doing 400 a round, and they also have pips to hit. Can that trigger a heal from my pet? I mean, that was a good heal. Oh, they're giving me anxiety, bro. How much is that doing? Ooh, okay. No, but we still have effectively like 1,000 health, right? These fail pips are freak. I have 8 cards left. I just don't understand why this always happens. I mean, I know it's a hard fight, but like, we have a shuffle though. No, but that means that's bad. That means we either kill or we die. Oh my god, I have to do that, y'all. Even if it's on the spiny shield, I don't mind, but if he natural attack, okay. Do I have another shield? No, but dude, I'm definitely... Okay, get rid of that. Do you have a shield? You have to shield here. Do I have a heal or no? Guys, y'all are telling me to change pips, but reshuffle will use my new pips. So there's no point changing my pips. I have to shield here. Oh, hell no. Yeah! Oh, but dude, an energizing would have really made me nut. It would have made me nut, though. I would have needed that right there. A burst heal. But I am thankful. I am thankful. I am very thankful. I can't believe this fight right now, dude. The way they triple buff a 10 pip. What is that? Beautiful shield. I was dead otherwise. Is that another? It's a double buff. It's a double buff. Oh my god. Okay, some perfect shields here. Wait, maybe now we could hit? Can we hit? Because that's low enough where I don't think I'm dead, right? But natural attack is a thing. Nope, you have to heal. You have to get a little bit of Sprite, you have to get a little bit of this. Because he can do a 3-pip natural attack and the first dude can Judgment. So I need any bit of healing that we can get right now. But we have like no cards left. But the more pips they get, the more damage they can do. He did do the natural attack, by the way. And it does do enough where I had to do that. Now I feel like they don't maybe have the ability to kill. Send it, bro. You have no cards left. You either have to do it or you're dead. And hopefully we're not dead to some crit nonsense. Nice! Okay! Wait, what the hell, dude? How is this hard from first? Can I land a crit on the ones that matter? You could flee worst case. That's a delete, brother. That is not an option. We count that as a delete. Are they dead? How is that home of my... No, you know what? That's good. That's
Oh
good.
my gosh. This is the first time I have come across a cantrip chest that has 2 gems already filled up. Let's go.
Right? Oh my god! Yo, I did it for y'all. The ones that believe in Naomi. What the hell, dude? That whole really trying to finish the job right now. Yeah, good. And you know what? I'm about to Storm Circle. Yeah, give me the energizing Storm Circle. Kill him with style right now. Get him out of here. Oh my god, dude, they really could have won this. They really, that finding was like masterful. Have we ever gotten hit with that many buffs on a 10-10? But you know what? We're surviving. We're more powerful than we've ever been before. That's what we do, my boy. Bob, the storm dies when the league continues. We don't take the bells. Now that right there. What did I get? Charm of the Gold as Sword? Can that be something I actually need? Like, what is it gonna give me, bro? That sounds like something. That's ass. How is it that ass, bro? Oh, Lord. Did I throw
You
there?
need to go up to Alto.
They have a lot of HP as well. They have like 1 billion health. They have synergy with each other. Oh my god. God, how many cards do I have left? Was that just the last card? Will you have been in trouble from second? I think the having the reshuffle part would have screwed me. Because like, even if you reshuffle kind of strategically in the middle, it gets kind of weird, bro. Yo, thinking of Fish Slayer, thinking of 2-bomb, my boy, thinking of love. If that's a Storm Bomb, GG. Well, I have Storm Res, so maybe not. That might have been like uniquely harder on a Storm than others, right? Even if it was a Storm. Dude, how much do we have? Look at this. That's wild, bro. I mean, I want to say we did have one more Vader, but I might have been scolded. Nice. We live to see another day, my boy. Bro, the way he avoided the fire shield the whole time. He literally had fire hit. That's outrageous to me. Got 1 card left? No way, dude. No way. Hey, we live, though. We live. There's more dangers ahead, but yeah, that's what a rank 13 boss really feels like, bro. Like, we just got our first real boss. That was outrageous. When I saw that Spiny, like, my heart dropped. I mean, to be fair, Spiny is at least a lot of upfront damage as well, right? So the shield did matter, but that was like a very, like, it was a masterful, it was masterful. They masterfully got my ass. Let's put another one in this, right? Hey, we're gonna go far today, though. Let's get it, my boy. On the next one. Bro, did you see the match that just happened? Hey, Callie, we're just going through. Good lord. You missed out on some peak right there, bro. That was quite the ass whooping. No, we took, you know, I panicked a little bit, but I feel like we did really well. That's wild, bro. I mean, I want to say we did have one more Vader, but I might have been scarred. Nice. We live to see another day, my boy. Bro, the way he avoided the fire shield the whole time. He literally had fire hit. That's outrageous. Got 1 card left? No way, dude. No way. Hey, we live, though. We live. There's more dangers ahead, but yeah, that's what a rank 13 boss really feels like, bro. Like, we just got our first real boss. That was outrageous. When I saw that Spiny, like, my heart dropped. I mean, to be fair, Spiny is at least a lot of upfront damage as well, right? So the shield did matter, but that was like a very, like, it was a masterful, it was masterful. They massively got my ass. Put another one for this, right? Hey, we're gonna go far today, though. Let's get it, my boy. Got the next one. Bro, did you see the match that just happened? Hey, Cal, you're just going through. Good lord. You missed out on some peak right there, bro. That was quite the ass whooping. No, we took, you know, I panicked a little bit, but I feel like we did really well. I feel like we did do really well. That was content, and we lived to tell the tale, bro. God damn. Those shield pulls were huge. Very good shields. And honestly, the fact that we're celebrating that for first does say a lot. AZTECA's that world, bro. There are more multi-boss fights coming up in AZTECA, even before Shabalba. Which, it's scary, but it's fun. It's fine. We calmed down there. We, you know, didn't freak out. There was a couple of turns where they could have killed us, but they didn't. I feel like there was definitely, he had like 9 tips in path. That's like outrageous to me. Do I have a blade? Yeah. Blade Tempest for sure, right? What's your new strategy for Shabalba? I'm gonna run a triple heal pet, and I'm gonna run specifically to certain schools that we fight against set resist. Why didn't you pack life shields? I don't have any of them trained. And also, I thought he would hit with fire and light, which is actually what he is supposed to do. That man just didn't do it for some reason. I don't know why. That hole decided to be different this time. And they racked out pets very weirdly and buff stacked better. You know what the wildest part is? The balance has depth. Why did you pack life shields? I don't have any of them trained. And also, I thought a triple heal pet, and I'm gonna run specifically to... There are more multi-boss fights coming up in AZTECA, even before Shabalba, which, it's scary, but it's fine. It's fine. We calmed down there. We, you know, didn't freak out. There was a couple of turns where they could have killed us, but they didn't. I know there was definitely... He had like 9 tips in path. That's like outrageous to me. Do I have a blade? Yeah. Blade Tempest for sure, right? What's your new strategy for Shabalba? I'm gonna run a triple heal pet, and I'm gonna run specifically to certain schools that we fight against set resist. Why do you pack life shields? I don't have any of them trained. And also, I thought he would hit with fire and light, which is actually what he is supposed to do. That man just didn't do it for some reason. I don't know why. That one decided to be different this time. And they racked out pets very weirdly and buff stacked better. You know what the wildest part is? The balance has death identity that lets him faint and do other traps. So low key, if he had done traps with those blades, that would have been a total L, bro. No way. Think some shield tricks could help? Maybe. I'd have to give up stats for it, right? And is that really what I'm trying to do? I'm not so sure, you know. Maybe though, maybe. Hey, look at us, bro. These minions used to be trouble. You saw the first turn set shield and set that. Are they smart enough to do that, though? Like, unironically. I can't believe I'm asking, are the AI in Wiz smart? No, but it's like he knew. That's all I needed for that one move to make sense, and then I could have, like, racked out pips and whatnot, right? Good lord. Let's hope that's the hardest fight today, but I'm not convinced, man. It is the only... I mean, we could make it to the next double boss fight. I don't know, actually. That was a PvP ass BS. It felt like I was PvPing him, bro. It's like a 1v1 situation. I mean, you know what? Do this, and if you crit, they're dead, right? They only got 2,000. Okay. Well, that's annoying. You know what? The Stormlord me, man. I'm worried about them wild bolting me, these minions. There's no way. There's no way they're that good. If you had no shield, you're going back the unicorn way. Wait, if I didn't shield, that's fine. It wasn't over. What if they had shield broke and done it, dude? You know how crazy that is? Oh my god. Yeah, that's not where I wanted to be this early in AZTECA. This was supposed to be the revenge match, bro. The revenge run. Once you start training a backup pet, gotta remember to have the right pet. Yeah, I'd be messing that up, actually. We'll remember. Is there a way? I mean, just be locked in. I'm locked in. There's no way that I throw that as much as I do. They're learning. I feel like the people that don't know why I shielded, that looked like a dumb move to start with. But they have dual skills on. Is that a blade trap? Just a trap, okay. Collecting data, collecting intel, my boy. We have to fight these guys like 8 times. And they do have wild boar RNG. These hoes, the spirits in the floating mountains, and the ones in Alto, which is nicer, they're all weirdly hard, but we do have a lot of Storm Rest. I'm running Storm Rest that minion RNG doesn't kill us either. What's your least favorite school? I don't know, man. Like, Life, probably. I think Life is kind of boring. Also, I heard my mom say be-all, end-all yesterday, and I was like, damn, Sauce do be saying it right. It is be-all, end-all. Chat, that saying goes, it's not the be-all, end-all, right? It's not end-all, be-all. Because how you gonna put end at the beginning? That doesn't make any sense, you know? I think whoever said, somebody was confidently wrong the last time. I say it right. Wait, is this also a storm? This is a balanced storm, right? If I'm remembering. These goddamn bosses. It is. It's a balance, but it's also a storm. And because it's a storm minion, well, I guess we don't have to treat her like she has storm res, right? Wait. We have regens, but we do not have tower shields. I am getting tower shields. I am getting tower shields right now, bro. Maybe she watches Saws. Yeah, it's not the end all. Wait. Is it? What do I normally say? It's not the end-all, be-all? It's not the be-all, end-all. Now I've confused myself. You know what? I don't know anything. Just myth? What do you mean? What schools have I done so far? I've done, with this rule set, Orbital, thank you for the 5-bomb, homie. Orbital, you missed a crazy fight if you just rolled through, bro. We're alive, though. We're alive. But yes, we are getting closer to the big record, my boy.
Who dares
That double
intrude
fight
on
badass.
me?
Every round could have been, like...
And yours,
we were on
let
the
me hasten
defense
your
the whole
end.
time. It's hard. On a storm, it's hard to do that, you know? We did it, though. I use it interchangeably. I mean, hey, good for you, man. Save, I was about to say something crazy. Hey, JK, man, you fine, you know? Just because you're so cool doesn't mean we're like that, bro, honestly. Be-all, end-all refers to something that is considered the most important part. Yo, but what order do you say it, bro? That's what we're talking about right now. I just don't think next run should be better, extra restrictions. Yeah, okay. Why? Why do y'all want me to do an easy school? I just don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. Y'all want worse content. Unless there's a real change to the rules that we do. And no one ever comes with these rules, man. Alright, I just wanted the shield so we're not being stupid. Google says the order doesn't matter. Google can suck my nuts. I don't care what Google AI overview, Gemini ass, Clanker ass, I don't care. Why does it get to tell us how humans talk? No, suck my balls, honestly, bro. No, that is not relevant to the conversation. Alright, so we are going to be treating her like a storm, right? Then again, we do have storm rest, so maybe it's okay. So she's a balanced storm, y'all. I mean, but first, you know what? I will very happily. I don't think I care. I'm just gonna predict that they don't storm out, you know, man. I think they prefer to be called flankers. Oh, yo, my bad, bro. Yo, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I apologize. Really?
Flankers.
I mean, for a storm boss, that's a very valid spell. Maybe she doesn't do the raw that's annoying. Maybe she does the one that just does damage. Oh, she does. She literally says, "Hey, yo, and it's out heal. Your boy." Oh my god, man. You know what? If that had happened last battle, I wouldn't have been hanging on. Really? They really tried right there. They tried to trifle with your boy. They tried to trifle with your boy. No, that right there was trifling. I'd love to see AI take my job. Wow, getting stoned off my ass and scrolling reels? That's your job? What are you, a goddamn touch streamer? Death dice will release when potions are disabled in all battles at challenge mode rules. Yeah, that's a great title. I'm sure that'll be so easy to read and understand for people that haven't watched. That's a great idea. I'll definitely title it exactly that, bro. What about Death dice will leave but no drains? Yeah, that's the only way I'd do that. But then what's the point of me doing that? The problem is the thing. Look at the gold model. Yeah, you know what? Y'all deserve this. Y'all really trying to get free damage right now. I mean, if they hit max, I'll be panicking like crazy, though. So, I mean, good for them, man. You know what? Why don't I gambit a heal right now? While I don't need it. And then we can maybe kill. Bop! All the bops that have ended in fizzles today. It takes a piece of my soul every time it happens, man. I guess I should just stormlord. Okay, and he's stormlording me. Okay. So she's a balance storm, y'all. I mean, for first, you know what? I will very, very happily. I don't even think I care. I'm just gonna predict that they don't storm out, you know, man. I think they prefer to be called flankers. Oh, yo, my bad, bro. Yo, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I apologize. Really? I mean, for a storm boss, that's a very valid spell. That's fine. Maybe she doesn't do the raw that's annoying. Maybe she does the one that just does damage. Oh, she does. She literally says, "Hey, yo, and it's out heal. Your boy." You know what? If that had happened last battle, I wouldn't have been hanging on. Really? They really tried right there. They tried to trifle with your boy. They tried to trifle with your boy. No, that right there was trifling. I'd love to see AI take my job. Wow, getting stoned off my ass and scrolling reels? That's your job? What are you, a goddamn touch streamer? Death dice will release when potions are disabled in all battles at challenge mode rule set. Yeah, that's a great title. I'm sure that'll be so easy to read and understand for people that haven't watched. That's a great idea. I'll definitely title it exactly that, bro. What about Death dice will leave but no drains? Yeah, that's the only way I'd do that. But then what's the point of me doing that? The problem is the thing. Look at them both wild bolting me. Yeah, you know what? Y'all deserve this. Y'all really trying to get free damage right now. I mean, if they'd hit max, I'd be panicking like crazy, though. So, I mean, good for them, man. You know what? Why don't I gambit a heal right now? While I don't need it. And then we can maybe kill. Bop! All the bops that have ended in fizzles today. It takes a piece of my soul every time it happens, man. I guess I should just stormlord. Okay, and he's stormlording me. No. You know what? I didn't give up the heal, so now it mattered. So that's what's up. Oh boy. Death die equals delete, but I'm oiled up would get people watching. Yeah, the oiled up meme is back. You know, I missed the oiled up. I did a little bit. Y'all just stopped talking about oiling me up. You know, I'm like, damn. Like, we were really, you know, so was that fake? Because it didn't, it stopped after a while. So y'all never wanted it, you know, but I don't like that fake, you know. I think we have to kill the minion, though. So that man's can universal buff and storm hit and wild bolt, so that's scary enough where I don't want a minion out as well. Think you could do that? I mean, do this to kill, and then storm out, right? Surely. I never seen this wild side of you. Have you tuned into any stream? Nothing is different today, bro. Other than us nearly dying, but that seems to be a normal occurrence too. That was wild, that fight, bro. I mean, it's okay. We're on the other side of it, man. Alrighty, we got 4,000 damage. I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. Considering we have storm out, I'll take it, man. Chad, what's our goal today now? I'd love to make it to Tyranny Bria, but that might be, like, very hard. I mean, is it? It's not that bad. We're fully free right now, so this man's dying hard. Good. I don't need this storm cosplaying, AZTECA sword looking at, storm weaving balance. That's fine. As long as it's not a weakness, I'm happy, bro. Die equals oil up would hit numbers. Yeah, for the one time. I feel like it'd be a good meme. It'd be a good meme, bro. Good April Fool's joke. You're coming up with a lot of April Fool stuff on the 17th of April. It's kind of wild, bro. I gotta wait a whole year for this. To be happy. Just do that and you're very, very happy. I do want to do a big level up. I do want to do a, like, something like this. Like an extreme level up. And then, right, like, at a level 10 do it or something. Or, yeah, I'm saying, like, a big level lock that you don't change until, and no, right. Why don't I get
Bro, I'm about to hit
right
for
now?
so much damage. That's crazy.
While I don't need it, and then we can maybe kill. But all the bops that have ended in fizzles today. It takes a piece of my soul every time it happens, man. I guess I should just stormboard. Okay, and he's stormboarding me. No. You know what? I didn't give up the heal, so now it matters. That's what's up. Oh boy. That's die equals delete, but I'm oiled up would get people watching. Yeah, the oiled up meme is that. You know, I've been the oiled up. I've been a little bit. Y'all just stop talking about oiling me up. Right now. Like, we were really, you know, so with that fake, because it didn't, you know, it stopped after a while. So y'all never won, you know. I don't like that fakeness, you know. I think we have to kill the minion, though. So that man can universal buff and storm hit and wild roll, but that's scary enough where I don't want to make it out as well. I think you can do that. I mean, do this to kill, and then storm, right, surely. I never seen this wild side of you. Have you tuned into any stream? Nothing is different today, bro. Other than us nearly dying, but that seems to be a normal occurrence too. That was wild, that fight, bro. I mean, it's okay. We're on the other side of it, man. Alrighty, we got 4,000 damage. I'll take it, bro, I'll take it. Considering we have Storm out, I'll take it, man. Chat, what's our goal today now? I'd love to make it to Tierra de Bria, but that might be, like, very hard. I mean, is it? It's not that bad. We're full HP right now, so this man's dying hard. Good. I don't need this Storm cosplaying, AZTECA Storm looking ass, Storm weaving balance. That's fine. As long as it's not a weakness, I'm happy, bro. Die equals oil up would hit numbers. Yeah, for the one time. I feel like it'd be a good meme. It'd be a good meme, bro. Good April Fool's joke. You're coming up with a lot of April Fool's stuff on the 17th of April. It's kind of wild, yo. I gotta wait a whole year for this. I mean, do we have... Yeah. Just do that and you're very, very happy. I do want to do a big level lock for the person asking that. I do want to do a, like, something like crazy. Like an extreme level lock. Then, right, like at a level 10 or something. Or I'm saying like a big level lock that you don't change until you get to the end of an arc. Which, dude, I think that was I could really see that working. I'm gonna do that. Blade, GG. Hopefully.
Take what you must, but know that you all know within your own demise.
So the sooner we kill, the better. And I think that we'll do an easy 7,000, right? Nice. Finally. Finally, my boy. Give yourself only 5 levels for rope. It's not that different than what we're doing. It wouldn't be different enough where it's like a whole new concept. Guys, we just got off the levels. That's what it is, you know? Like, that's like... All that does is lower your HP a little bit. And I guess it limits what gear you could run on certain worlds, but... Most of it doesn't... I feel like in Arc 1 that'll matter, but after that it won't. But, I mean, in Arc 1, yeah. I can see it. For Arc 1, every level up matters. Like, a little bit of HP matters. Getting to, like, 25,
well done.
35,
I'm
or
glad
50,
you
whatever,
need to...
like, where you get your gear, that matters a ton. Right, so if you level up before those, that... I can see Arc 1, that matters, you know? But everything else, I don't know about, bro. I don't know about that. Alright. I could really see that working. I mean, yeah, do that and just, Blade? GG? Hopefully? She does have in-top lane and trap, so the sooner we kill, the better. And I think that we'll do an easy 7,000, right? Nice. Finally. Finally, my boy. Give yourself only 5 levels for rope. It's not that different than what we're doing. It wouldn't be different enough where it's like a whole new concept. Guys, we just got off the level. That's what it is, you know? Like, that's like... All that does is lower your HP a little bit. And I guess it limits what gear you can run on certain worlds, but most of it doesn't. I feel like in Arc 1 that'll matter, but after that it won't. But I mean, in Arc 1, yeah, I can see it. For Arc 1, every level up matters. Like, a little bit of HP matters. Getting to like 25, 35, or 15 or whatever, like where you get in here, that matters a ton. Right, so if you level up before those, that I can see Arc 1, that matters, you know? But everything else, I don't know about, bro. I don't know about that. Alright. This is what I meant by we have to keep fighting them. Now, their pet is almost all trade off. So what are we doing? We're gonna have the triple double pet? Is that like the bot? I mean, I guess that's the other pet. Do I have a base? I do need double resist, though, for it to work out. I mean, do this in Tempest and crit. That's all you could ever do, right? Empower TC, Scarecrow TC, GG. But that's boring. What, I just do Empower Scarecrow every day? I don't want to do that. There's a reason we set our goals certain high. I want it to be fun and exciting every day. Yeah, I do feel like that's all you have to do on Empower Scarecrow. Do this in Tempest and crit. That's all you could ever do, right? Empower TC, Scarecrow TC equals GG. But then it's boring. So what, I just do empower Scarecrow every day? I don't want to do that. There's a reason we set our goals very high. I want it to be fun and exciting every day. Yeah, I do feel like that's all you have to do on just empower Scarecrow. The sooner you can crow, the better. Unless somehow the 5% you take from empower between the turns you use Scarecrow get you killed. But in what universe is that going to happen? Where are you? We're in Cloudburst Forest. We're more than halfway through AZTECA already, y'all. It's crazy scenes right now. I guess we blame Tempest. My man said, also, chat, I'm wondering what the goal is. Nobody has anything, we'll just go as far as we can. We survived the map. I say anything from here is great, man. Although I do think there's harder fights upcoming. I think Shirley Freya gets really annoying, Pitch Black Lake, like that area. The bosses are just hard, dude. But we're, it's our second time here. I think it's Don't Die. Wow, thank you, man. I want to get far enough where we can do Belloc tomorrow. That's for sure. Which is hard. That is not easy to do. But I think that's doable. I think that's not doable, right? Or am I tripping? I keep forgetting how crazy AZTECA is, bro. Do I play Wiz? Yeah, Wiz 101, never heard of her, bro. Yeah, definitely. Alrighty. Do that. Repeat my comment. You wouldn't have access to any tier 5 spell from that league, and potentially tier 4 spells based on school. When have I ever had access to tier 5 or tier 4? You're talking about spellments? I don't use spellments. What are you talking about? If I remember correctly, there are a lot of double bosses in Floating Island. No, you're not remembering correctly. The only double boss before the one that we just fought is in Crustacean Empire, in the main storyline. And I guess you could count, like, Mirror Lake, I want to get far enough where we can do Belloc tomorrow. That's for sure. Which is hard. That is not easy to do. But I think that's doable. I think that's not doable, right? Or am I tripping? I keep forgetting how crazy AZTECA is, bro. Do I play Wiz? Yeah, Wiz 101, never heard of her, bro. Yeah, definitely. Alrighty. Do that. Repeat my comment. You wouldn't have access to any tier 5 spell from that league, and potentially tier 4 spells based on school. When have I ever had access to tier 5 or tier 4? You're talking about spellments? I don't use spellments. What are you talking about? If I remember correctly, there are a lot of double bosses in Floating Island. No, you're not remembering correctly. The only double boss before the one that we just fought is in Crustacean Empire, in the main story. And I guess you could count, like, Mirror Lake, But, rank 5. Yeah, I guess you would have level rank 5. Yeah. It's crazy. I don't know, maybe it would, but you know what, I'll try. If it's W content, I'll try it, but if I play Pirate 101, dude, I have a max size level.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he did a
Are they gonna upgrade the level cap?
I'm seeing the new pass.
So that's coming up, right?
Welcome to my jaws.
You got the ember. Take the... You made it.
Leading Sun Warriors. Bro, that's why, like, long-term collabs are hard to pull up, you know? But I also think I'm down to, like, do a Soul Link type of thing on one day and then do another thing on another day. If y'all, like, it would just be a lot to organize. But that might be a thing. We'll see. Who knows what the future holds, man? I couldn't have told you I was doing this a year ago, so, you know, I don't know, man. They're dead, right? They're dead. Now, the Scarab is called, it's actually just a Fire Beetle. Scarab is overtime stats, Fire Beetle's damage stats, which is way better. Leading Sun Warriors Luke, is that an upgrade? Please, man. Oh. I wouldn't call it a direct upgrade, even though it gives damage. I just don't think it's worth giving up outgoing, any outgoing. We're like barely surviving with the setup. And I like the damage that we already have. If I could get this type of thing with a little bit more outgoing, GG, but I feel like, what is that called? The Acampi Reset Seal? That's the ring that we want? That would be a god drop. That's like a higher level AZTECA drop. So we might get it soon. We're in the second half, right? And we're gonna go even further. Let's get burning the network. Welcome, welcome. Hey, welcome to another episode, y'all. We almost died today, but we lived to tell the tale. We lived to tell the tale. Also, we're in Alto Alto. This is huge. So I am gonna... Alrighty. But should we really try to do Pyramid of the Mother Moon and Belloc on a day tomorrow? Is that the goal? That's how far we have to make it. That's the only way to make it. I feel like I owe y'all that. I feel like I owe y'all that, bro. Like, I feel like y'all want me to get back to Shababa quick. As long as I'm not, like, you know, putting my life on the line trying to do it, right? I'm gonna do it young. I'm gonna try to go so far that we can do Belloc tomorrow. That's gonna be the goal. I think that's very, very doable. You caught up to me? Yeah, we're on pace, bro. We're on pace. And we survived the double boss fight that really could have ended us. That's the big deal today, honestly. We got good content with the last double boss. Yeah, there's two more double boss fights in AZTECA before we even make it to Shabalba. There is quite a bit. There is quite a bit. Alright. Get that man. Get that man, bro. I think as long as we're, like, you know, we're locked in, there's definitely the Pyramid of the Mother Moon tomorrow. I feel like if you can make it to the Pyramid of the Mother Moon, you can make it a Belloc, though. I can always do Belloc and Shababa on a day, but that's kind of nuts, right? Well, I don't know. It'd be crushing to die just before Shabubu. Yeah, there's two double boss fights I could do that, and Belloc. Which is, it's just, that's just how they made the world. Not to mention all the rank 13 bosses they can just pop off, right? What jewel are you planning on socketing? Just a ward. I think for Shabalba anyways. I think ward is like, I can do dealer. Well, not to mention all the rank 13 bosses they can just pop off, right? What jewel are you planning on socketing? Just a ward. I think for Shabalba anyways. I think ward is like, I can do dealer or sniper if I want to, you know? Yeah, guys, we're maybe within a stream of our all-time Storm die equals record. But Shabalba's hard, dude. I just don't know, man. It's hard.
Fuck.
I feel like there will be a lot of prep that goes in.
What am I gonna do?
I might do some crafting.
There's 0 cards left.
More prepared. Just in case I need to craft just one piece, you know? Got the pet also. It's about to be also. I think it's like 10 away. But I don't have the energy.
I didn't know that.
So I either have to turn in a bunch of quests or something like that. What was your record? The end of AZTECA. We're more than halfway through it. It was I died in the final. It was cinematic, but that. Now, after not even, only 2 attempts later, but a lot of struggle and hardship. Very close call. We're back again. We're something like that. What was your record? The end of AZTECA. We're more than halfway through it. It was I died in the final run. It was cinematic, but sad. Now, after not even, only 2 attempts later, but a lot of struggle and hardship and very close calls up to this point. We're back again. So we had a 7 HP plus leading up to this, which is nuts. Absolutely nuts, bro. Okay. Get him out of here. Life? Ew. Okay, we're about to level up. Is the pet still not Ultra? Okay, we're 2 quests away from Ultra, y'all. Wait, oh my god, we're totally gonna have to make a pet right now. After we level up, we're gonna train a new backup pet. And we do have to have it on when we, like, you know, like, turn in quests. But I feel like I need to not have it on for hard fights, because we will die based on that decision. We gotta be very careful with that. I mean, we might not, but if we get unlucky and we have the wrong pet on, that's gonna be a problem. Was it close? It was very close. I defeated one of them, and I was about to heal, but I got Florida winner at a pivotal moment.
The Shadow Queen is going to win, and I plan to be on the winning side.
But also, it's like, a storm making it this far is impressive, though. It is impressive, you know? Is this endgame? Relatively, yes. For us, it is, my boy. Because of how far we made it last time. This is the endgame.
This house is dark and boarded up.
The worst part is, the last move that I did before the Lord of Winter was a Sanctuary, meaning I could have just healed instead of trying to get my future heals, but oh. Wait, what'd I get?
This house is
Cap
dark and boarded up.
down. It's just not a good talent. Is Will good? Does that help your damage talent go up?
This house nest is dark and boarded up.
I mean, I'll take it. I don't think it's that good.
This house...
That's our Ultra Jewel, by the way.
Hello?
Okay.
Who is there?
So now that this is Ultra, we're actually going to want to train a pet right now. Right? I mean, hold up. Let's free all these hoes. I feel bad for them. How about this? When we're about to level up, we'll level lock and then do it. I think that's fine. And we're not leveling up yet. Oh, wait, we're almost level 86 as well, right? Should be kind of crazy, dude. Imprisoned cousin. That's Rakesh, that's Kumar, and that's Prabhu. I'm sorry,
please.
I'm sorry. Let me not. I'm about to name all the Indians. For a Quinn damage pet, it's the same as Mighty. I guess, but I'm not trying to make a Quinn damage pet. I'm trying to make a triple damage, double resist pet. I'm trying to make all of the, you know, yo, let's give him a leak. How you doing, my boy? Welcome to the stream, homie. Welcome. Guys, we survived one of the most dangerous fights today. But now, I think everything is danger now. But hey, at least, you know, we can upgrade the pet right now. Should I try to make a storm jewel, maybe? Maybe I could do that.
You rescued them?
That'd be, like, really nice, actually. Let's leave a mark here. Now, this is 26k. Still not a level up, so we'll wait a little bit. Gonna wait until we level up to make a new pet. But yes, we're gonna use a next hatch free elixir, make a real solid damage base. I feel like those are sticky talons. So it should be really okay. Right? It should be, I think. Would you say you make a good living off streaming?
You
I
rescued
don't know.
them?
I mean, I've been doing it for a few years. I'll be honest, bro. I think I would do this whether I needed to do... I do this full time at the moment. But let's say that it didn't support everything. I'd still be doing it. So I don't think about that question a lot, you know? Y'all know that, right? So never feel obligated. If you want to support, all you're making sure is that I'm guaranteed to be streaming more and consistently, but it's not the difference between streaming and not streaming. So all dodos, all subs, all gifteds, just know they contribute to something awesome, but never feel obligated, my boy, because I know it's like crazy what y'all have done for me, man. But I'm thankful for it. I'll say that much, my boy. And we love it what we doing. These ads are rage bait. You have a sub, buddy. You have a sub. What do you read? You don't have ads. I see your sub ads.
You
If you
use
have ads right
empower.
now,
I use empowerment.
Wait, what do you mean?
Okay.
Are you calling someone else's chatter? Are you calling a chatter an ad? What's happening? If you're subbed on Twitch, you shouldn't be getting ads. Hopefully that's not a thing. If that ever happens, I'm about to be salty. That's like the best thing, bro. That's kind of why Twitch is like big W. Oh, you might be talking about Wiz? Does Wiz give you ads? Have y'all gotten the Wiz ads recently? I've gotten a lot of Liches and Legends Gauntlet ads, but why am I getting them in 2026? Like, why, bro? That don't make any sense. Why would it do that, bro? I sub and got a 10-second ad right now. Maybe, wait, did you just sub? It might not have gone through yet. That might be. That's like the only reason I have a sub on Twitch. Yeah, no, but sometimes it delays a little bit. Thank you to everyone who's subbing. We are so damn close to hitting 500 members on YouTube and 1,300 subs on Twitch. If y'all haven't yet, all people with Amazon Prime, you can go to my Twitch, sub for free with Twitch Prime, and all gifteds. If y'all want to do it to support, are mad appreciated, man. Y'all been going crazy on YouTube and Twitch, so thank you to everyone that's gifted members and subs. Big ups, my people. Big ups, my people. Yo, let's get the boulder. You're late. Listen, bro, if you want to watch the VOD, just watch the double boss fight. I had a 0 card. I think you're guaranteed to have no cards left. The way that battle goes. But see, that, I need a bigger deck for Shabalba. Because you can't always afford the shuffle. But if it's 3 of them that have to fight instead of 2 of them, that's bad, bro. That's... What else is chatter? Are you calling a chatter an ad? What's happening? If you're subbed on Twitch, you shouldn't be getting ads. Hopefully that's not a thing. If that ever happens, ooh, I'm about to be salty. That's like the best thing, bro. Dude, that's kind of why Twitch is like big W. Oh, you might be talking about Wiz? Does Wiz give you ads? Have y'all gotten the Wiz ads recently? I've gotten a lot of Liches and Legends Gauntlet ads, but why am I getting them in 2026? Like, why, bro? That don't make any sense. Why would it do that, bro? I sub and got a 10-second ad right now. Maybe, wait, did you just sub? It might not have gone through yet. That might be what it is. That's like the only reason I have a sub on Twitch. Yeah, no, but sometimes it delays a little bit. Thank you to everyone who's subbing. We are so damn close to hitting 500 members on YouTube and 1,300 subs on Twitch. If y'all haven't yet, all people with Amazon Prime, you can go to my Twitch, sub for free with Twitch Prime, and all gifts. If y'all want to do it support, are mad appreciated. Y'all been going crazy on YouTube and Twitch, so thank you to everyone that's gifted members and subs. Big ups, my people. Big ups, my people. Yo, let's get the boulder. You're late. Listen, bro, if you want to watch the VOD, just watch the double boss fight. I had a 0 card. I think you're guaranteed to have no cards left. The way that battle goes. But see, that, I need a bigger deck for Shabalba. Because you can't always afford the shuffle. But if it's 3 of them that have to fight instead of 2 of them, that's bad, bro. That's very bad. Did you expect to be doing this full-time 5 years ago? Well, I've been doing it full-time for 4 years, but... No, I took a big leap of faith, and I was willing to accept failure if it happened. Wait, but if I turn in this quest with an Ultra Pet, am I not wasting things? I'm gonna hatch a pet. Let's hatch the pet right now. We should, right? Because, I mean, why would I not? So really, now that we've made this, we'll figure out the jewel later, but I don't want to turn in quests with an Ultra Pet, right? So, in my opinion, We need another pet, y'all. So let's see what base we have. I guess we could start with the spell-proof strike base, right? And maybe try to get more damage-heavy talents. I wouldn't mind, like... I really don't like... I wouldn't mind the energizing battery triple-double. Hey, Vocal, say the 2 ball, my boy. I appreciate it. I'm sorry for the rage bait. I'm sorry. Get a pet for the next dive. That's not how it is. So, what we're looking for, simply put, is Storm Dealer. And I'm gonna go with Pain Giver as well, because I feel like this specific thing will give us a very, very good... It'll give us a good, like, it'll give us a good, like, scope, I guess. I don't know what word I'm looking for. But we'll get a lot of good damage back on that. Windstorm Trained? That's sick. Okay, but I don't... That's a bit above our pay grade, you know? Maybe something like, Storm Shot's a little whack. So we're looking for a damage pet now. Something that and I'm not going to really use it until it actually, like, gets what we need, but I think every storm needs it, right? And this is, in my opinion,
the
best,
people sing your name,
I don't know, base
and
that
we
we
will
have
follow
that
your
doesn't
lead.
have too many
Go back
accounts,
to
right?
Shaman 6 Club.
So, I think Proof should be the other talent. Well, I already have Proof on this pet, though. Ideally, we do hatch with a Proof pet, you're right. Is there any pet body that we want, y'all? I mean, something like this would go a long way, but I don't love Mighty. I don't think Selfish Talents make sense, because we're not really that maxing. We're just trying to get, like, resistant... We're just trying to get a lot of talents. Elixirs, don't worry, I'll use it. After we find the pet. But yeah, we're not looking at the pet cost. We're going to use the next hatch free. Yeah, these have Mighty, all of them. So I can't really hatch with that. Because if I get Mighty, that's like, what is that going to do for me, man? There was a normal 5 damage pet. Yeah, but that was like only a little bit. I want like full-blown, like something like this, but Storm Giver. I think this is the type of pet we're looking for. Surely a triple-double exists. We just have to find it, right? Triple damage, double resist. Those are the most common pet. If that doesn't exist, something's gone wrong, dude. There it is. Well, Storm Boon, though. I don't want Storm Boon, but I like the pet. So I can only find double resist with Mighty and Armor Breaker, really? There's no way. It exists. We just have to find it eventually. I hate this part of finding a pet, bro. Wait. Why do they all have Painbringer?
He just
Y'all
answers
Boon and
himself.
Bringer,
So,
bro.
finding a pet, bro.
Most people suck at Giver. Okay, I'm not most people. I'm doing a die equals delete. I'm not gonna put Boon. Oh! Painbringer. Okay. I see one and I... Why is it not working? Oh my god, bro. Hold on. I gotta pee too. I'll be back. We'll make a good pet. I'll be back. Watch this fail. I mean, there's so much on the line, actually. Because I feel... No, but I want... Either, right? For my stream, I'm streaming for... Of those myth givers, the easiest to get a jewel of usually? Why? Why would one... No, that would be massive. Why can't you just do it for the people, man? I don't have a vape, man. I really don't. You know, I would do it for 5 gifts. Bro, bless me. I bet, bro, I bet. How else do you entertain yourself in the AZTECA grind? I mean, I'm entertained. I feel entertained, my boy. Definitely. Aren't there hotkeys for loadouts? Yeah, but that's, like, extremely annoying for me, personally. Alrighty. Alrighty. Now we want this, right? Because now we gotta fight them. I gotta remember to do that every interaction that we have. Otherwise, we're not gonna be able to optimally pet trade. But that's fine. Good pet, though. I'm happy about the pet. It's huge. Compared to Mighty, Pain Giver, Armor Breaker, Jewels. Oh, yeah. I'll give 5 subs if you flash the vape. I don't have a vape to flash. Why can't you just bless up some people, man? We're getting closer to the 1300. That would be massive. Why can't you just do it for the people, man? I don't have a vape, man. I really don't. You know, I would do it for 5 gifts. Bro, bless me. Yeah, I bet, bro, I bet. How else do you entertain yourself in the AZTECA grind? I mean, I'm entertained. I feel entertained, my boy. Definitely. Aren't there hotkeys for loadouts? Yeah, but that's, like, extremely annoying for me, personally. Alrighty. What do I do? Should I shield? That's stupid. I should prism into another Tempest. That's what we gotta do. I could do a hotkey. Yeah. Just to, like, but then I would have to change the gear. I would have to change it every time I change the gear. Right, it's based on gear sets, is it not? Unless there's a hotkey that just switched to the previous path and then back. I mean, Carlos, thank you the 10 bomb, my boy. Thank you the love. I appreciate it, my boy. Oh, you good, main Carlos? We did talk about that. Hey, I think something must have happened. Hey, thank you to Rice Bojo. Hey, you know what? He gifted us up to somebody in the chat, and I love that from him. Thank you for the gift of sub, Rice Bojo. Thank you to main Carlos for the 10 bomb. Carlos, we did talk about that, bro. Yeah, it's sad. It's like the end of an era, bro. Thank you to JK, man, for the gifted sub to Relshi as well. Relshi, enjoy the member emotes and the member badge, homie. Thank you for the love. Big up, JK, man. Yeah, I was very sad to hear it. I mean, here's the deal, bro. Like, I feel like everyone wins sometimes like a stage of life, right? You probably have to move on. You gotta respect that. It's probably not an easy decision. Thank you to Space Relief for the gift of sub to foot. Damn, y'all know what's crazy? Thank you to Space Relief for the gift of sub to foot cake. I don't know why you just gifted us up to foot cake, but shout out. Am I streaming on Twitch too? Hell yeah. Yo, how many people we got on Twitch right now? Bro, the Twitch audience has grown. I didn't know that I had 50K followers on Twitch, or like around there. I'm exaggerating, over close. Hey, how many Twitch? 193? 200? Yeah, we got a lot of people. It's actually like it's growing more than anything. The videos are also doing a lot better too. So big shout out, bro. Are you using? I feel like everyone wins sometimes is like a stage of life, right? And you probably had to move on. And you gotta respect that. It was probably not an easy decision. Thank you to Space Relief for the gift of something foot. Damn, y'all going crazy? Thank you to Space Relief for the gift of something foot cake. I don't know why you just gifted us up to foot cake, but shout out. Am I streaming on Twitch too? Hell yeah. Yo, how many people we got on Twitch right now? Bro, the Twitch audience has grown. I didn't know that I had 50K followers on Twitch, or like around there. I'm exaggerating, over close. Hey, how many Twitch? 193? 200? Yeah, we got a lot of people. It's actually like it's grown more than anything. The videos are also doing a lot better too. So big shout out, bro. Are you using Streamlabs or Stream both? It's this thing called iTum. That's like it's like a thing. Thank you to Cryomancer for the gift itself, though. Foot Chomp Freak. Both of y'all did that? Really? Foot Chomp Freak is who subbed to me. I'm glad. That person, I'm glad he's watching without ads, bro. Draconian, think of the prime as well. Enjoy the afternoon. Shout out to my prime. Damn, y'all. Hey, y'all, thank you for love, y'all. Oh, really? They did that? iTum? No, iTum. AITUM. But yeah, it is free. You know, I used to pay to stream to multiple websites, and it kept DCing. I paid for it to be worse. I'm not going to say who it was. They know. But I want to catch a lawsuit or something, you know? We got a lot of people watching these days, you know? I'm not trying to, like, you know, disparage a company. But I feel a certain way. I do. I have my opinion. That was honestly, like, the worst experience. I, like, took apart my PC thinking it was a part of my PC that was the problem. Because every day in DC, bro, every day, and I was like, there's no way that's an internet issue, right? Like, how could servers be that bad? Where every single day in DC, every day, no shot, right? But no, apparently that's exactly what was happening. Their servers were garbage. Is who subbed to me. I'm glad. That person, I'm glad he's watching without ads, bro. Draconian, think of the prime as well. Enjoy the afternoon. Shout out to my prime. Damn, y'all. Hey, y'all, thank you for love, y'all. Oh, really? They did that? iTum? No, iTum. A-I-T-U-M. But yeah, it is. I used to pay the multiple websites, and it kept DCing. I paid for it to be worse. I'm not gonna say who it was. They know. But I don't want to catch a lawsuit or something, you know? We got a lot of people watching these days, you know? I'm not trying to, like, you know, disparage a company. But I feel a certain way. I do. I have my opinion. That was honestly, like, the worst experience. I, like, took apart my PC thinking it was a part of my PC that was the problem. Because every day in DC, bro, every day. And I was like, there's no way that's an internet issue, right? Like, how could servers be that bad? Where every single day in DC, every day, no
You've
shot,
made a hole
right?
in
But
it.
no, apparently that's exactly what was happening. Their servers were garbage. Garbage. Xfinity? No, not like an internet service provider. It was a service to multi-stream, which is when you stream to multiple websites. Thank you to Space Relief for the 100 cheers, my boy. Thank you to Love.
Speaking of your latest video,
I was on Cam's stream yesterday and asked him about the pack. Oh, okay.
the way he explained it is that, let's say, it's a 1% chance to get a minute mount from a pack, and there are 3 mounts.
Right.
The drop rate for each mount would be 0.33%, or a 1 in 300 drop rate.
Wait, that's exactly what I said in the video.
By the darkest, coldest
You-
days,
I
I've
thought
been
I got
catching
it
up
wrong.
on
I
my
thought, yeah,
reading
that's-
in my spare
Any
time.
given
Why
pack
do you
will give
ask?
you a 1 in 300 chance, yeah. And then if you count the fact that there's 3 mounts, on average, law of large numbers being active, you have, on average, every 100 packs you'll get a mount, right? Hopefully I explained that right. Yeah, today's video, dude, oh my god. I don't think I would have bought any Nightmare packs knowing what I know now. It's kind of sad. That was like money that I didn't spend for lunch, or like money that I did from money that I got from mowing lawns. Like, we're talking back in the day, man. It's just something I don't know. A lot of manual labor for those packs, and a 1 in 400 chance. Really? Hey, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, check out today's video. It's actually like a serious banger. Y'all liking what we're doing now? The new pet, bro. And we got a lot of Shantas, which is huge. What I'm hoping is that we get proof and dealer kind of quick, so we have a good base. Okay. I don't mind Sprightly. But I feel like it kind of needs to start getting damaged then, right? I don't know, man. It kind of needs it. Otherwise, we're in a lot of trouble. It's just, you know, it's one of those things. It's okay. I don't love it. It was like the one talent from our pet that I didn't want. But if we're going to make a triple-double, we're going to have to hatch a lot with it, right? I really used the next hatch free elixir for that, though. Don't worry, guys. I'll sell everything extra that I have. Maybe a little bit of gold farming using the house tours from Mirage. I'll have a lot of gold tomorrow. We'll do another really big hatch with another triple-double tomorrow. We'll make a triple-double. I think that's one of those pets I'm confident in making. I think, honestly, the Maycast pet was harder to make. I'm more proud of that, you know? I'm very proud of it, actually. And also, we should feed some snacks for happiness, right? For the pet promenade. Or sorry, promenade. Sorry about that, bro. Alrighty. Let's do that. I think that should get us really, really close to almost at the end of the thing, right? Let's see. Oh, that's important. Did I ever use my fortified? Where would I look at this? Well, hold up. Did I use the ones from the last promenade? I didn't. I have 8 of these. Oh, dude, we got mega snacks. I'll save it. But that's huge. I forgot about that. Yeah, if you can get the... I already have the recipe. But if you can get the fortified bread from... It's just very easy to get. And now that I can actually craft them, I can craft all of them. It's 40 XP snacks, which is really good. And I'll win the pet games tomorrow again. But yeah, we're 3 days away from getting that energy elixir. I think it's happening easily. All right, let's go. We're going to keep going. I said I'm doing landscaping with some people semi-regularly and delivery driving. Oh, I feel you on the lawns. Hey, listen, man. I got to respect it at the end of the day. If something's of value, you can charge something for it, man. That's what it is. I feel like the mowing... So my parents, they had this policy where they, would not fund a membership on more than one game, But if I wanted anything extra, right, then they would make me, like, you know, work for it or something. But I had a neighbor that was so chill. He had a small-ass backyard, and so it wasn't hard to, like, mow the lawn. And he had a lawnmower. I didn't have to do anything extra. And he would pay me, like, $20 just to mow his lawn. It was, like, a 40-minute job maximum. $20 for a 40-minute job back.
dragging me up by the heels for a much.
Pour vous recount. Now that you understand it.